I'm very ashamed with the behavior of my president, the Kenyan president. It's a very shameful picture to watch a president who he does not understand if he's a president. It is very true. There are some people who they don't know what to do with power. They don't know what it means to have power. They don't know what it means to fight and to sacrifice everything and anything to be in power. We know Ruto has gone through a very thin line. Kuaibishwa, intimidation, zile vituko walikuwa wakifanywa na Raila na Uhuru akiwa kwa kiti. Wakifika public wanamcheka kama amekojoa, wanafanya nini? It is painful. And he was waiting for a moment when he's going to do everything to them like they did to him. But do you know one thing my president does not understand? He does not know that he's a winner and he has rebelled back to become one winner. He has sacrificed a lot of things, the bad name, the ICC, and everything to be where he is now. Now he's sitting at the top. He's showing us that he's the weakest man that we never voted for. Because if you are president of a country, you cannot afford to be emotional. You cannot afford to run your mouth. If you are president of a country, you need to be sober enough to know what to say, where to say it, and who are you saying it to. President Ruto, he has lost that. It's not okay for a president to run his mouth on the public speaking ground. Because, my fellow Kenyans, where are we heading in this country? When every president comes in, they have excuses. This president did so and so and so, and I'm going to do this and this and this. Who is going to be the president? Who will take this country to the right path? Because during Kibaki era, Kenyans died. In 07, the Michuki massacre, Kenya died. Uhuru came with Matiang'i, they killed Kenyans. I don't care which excuse they had, but Kenyans died. Now we are in the government of Ruto, only 3 years. They have killed more than the Kibaki and Uhuru government. And the only excuse they can have is our president hiring bloggers who will come in the internet and change the narrative and have this kind of excuse that in the government of Uhuru killed. So what changes if this government kills? Where are we heading as a country? We know the constitution has been shelved. That is why everyone is coming with an excuse. How our own president can stand on the podium and give a reason saying that when I came to power, a lot of boys, they did not have a job. And you are not going to blame me for Kenyans who have no job. My president, you have been sitting there for 3 years. At least you can come on the ground and say, when I came to power, a lot of young men, a lot of youth, they did not have a job. But I'm doing something to change this situation. The only thing you need to do is to let me do my job. Ruto is not the smartest president. We knew. Because if you are smart, how can you bring people like Murkomen and other guys who are running their mouth? Kenyans, Kenya is heading in a very wrong direction. We are going where West Africa, they are pulling themselves out from. We are going in a very wrong direction. And in few years to come, we will not have a country. And I'm going to repeat this one thing until it sinks in. The politicians who destroyed Congo, the politicians who destroyed Liberia, Zimbabwe, Zambia, Ghana, Nigeria, they are no difference with the politicians we have in this country, because they use the same tactics, same means, and same plans to destroy a country. So whatever your tribe man is, as long as he has not given you something better individually, they lose the chance of being called mtu wangu. Kenya, we have a disease, and that disease is tribalism. And this tribalism is doing a lot of damage in Kenya. And we cannot keep up with tribalism anymore. Because from where I'm sitting in Coast Region, we have politicians who are stupid, pathetic, who thinks Coastarian are stupid. We don't know the language they are using against who and who. We don't know what they are doing. We know each and everything they are doing. And Kenyans, if you are sitting on that table hating Ruto with passion, then you are doing nothing. You don't have to hate anyone, because hate, it's a very big burden to carry behind your back. You cannot hate, you can only differentiate. Now, if you are sitting there, you are anti-Ruto, and you have not strategized on how you can vote Ruto out, then stop hating Ruto. If you want to hate Ruto and remove Ruto, replace Ruto with the Matiang'i, then you are wrong. You are doing nothing. The only way you can remove Ruto from the seat, and it can be Ruto must go, you need to invest, involved yourself. Make sure from every street you live, from every ward you are, every county you are going to make sure from that lane you live, a lot of people are going to register the votes. And the day of the voting, you will carry 10 to 20 people who are going to be your arms, who you are going to be your bullet for Ruto must go, to make sure they vote. That is the only weapon we have. In Coast Region, my friends, my fellow Coastarians, if you keep applauding Ali Hassan Joho on the seat and they are sycophant and thinking that you are going to change anything by receiving the 100, Ali Hassan Joho and his government right now, they are looting to come and give it to you. My friend, you are doing nothing. The only thing you need to do, you need to make sure that the next election, we are going to vote, and we are going to stand on those polling stations and guard the vote of the people we want them in. No matter how many bodyguards they bring, no matter how many law enforcement they bring on the polling station, we have a right as Kenyans to guard the vote we have casted. Because they hire goons to come to the stations, we can have goons who volunteer to come and guard the vote of the people we want them on the seat. Na kama watu wa Mombasa munafikiria vita vinavyopigana na watu wengine ni vya watu wengine, Murkomen was very right. Watu wa Northeastern na watu wa Coast Region, mumenormalize kuteseka, mumenormalize kukaa bila services, mumenormalize kukaa bila madawa, mumenormalize kukaa bila mahospitali na mabarabara mazuri na kila kitu. Kisa na maana tunamsikiza Ali Hassan Joho akituambia vita fulani si vetu. Ela vinakuwa vao wakati wao wanafika kwenda kutaka the bargaining power. Coast Region nimewaita mara ngapi? Matusi mulotukano na Murkomen yameingia ama hayajaingia? Hatuna barabara, hatuna maji, hatuna chochote na tuandamani. Because what? We pay tax na tunaenda tunalala, tunaambiwa sisi ni Waislamu. We are not supposed to fight for our rights. Coast Region, wake up.
Pia tunawaomba wakazi wa Mombasa County, hii ni fursa ya kipekee ya wao kujitokeza, wawache kukaa ndani, watoke nje, waje wapige kura, tuondoe serikali ya dawa za kulevya ya county, tuondoe serikali ya udhalimu, serikali ya ubakaji wa demokrasia, serikali ambayo inakataa kulipa wafanyikazi wake kwa takriban zaidi ya miezi 6 hivi. Tunawaomba mujitokeze kwa wingi ili mpige kura, tuunde serikali ya kisasa.
Hi Kenyans, my name is Fatuman Masare Ramadan. I'm from Kilifi County, Kenya, and I am an active citizen of this country. Today, before you go to bed, since we always say hashtag free Palestine, hashtag free Congo, hashtag free this country, today let's type hashtag free Kenya, because we are not free. Our country is literally in shambles. Our country is being led by madmen. Onani vile wanapelekesha nchi yetu. The people that are meant to protect Kenyans have been given an order to kill us. Ukiona mtu anakusumbua huko, piga risasi. Usimpige risasi kumuua, mpige yeye mguu. Mnataka kutufanya vilema jamani? That is the state of our country. So if you get an opportunity, if you see this video, don't shy away. Just write free Kenya until the day we are going to be free, because one day we are going to be free. One day, just type free Kenya. We need to be free. These people need to let us be. They need to let us free.
Enyewe, Ruto must go. Enyewe, Ruto must go. By the way, Ruto must go. Enyewe, Ruto must go. Wash fire, Ruto must go. Enyewe, Ruto must go. By the way, Ruto must go.